Hi folks, it's Tina here at DeBoer's Auto. Just want to take a moment today to review with you an important part of the experience when you service with us, and that is our shopware electronic work order system. When you become a customer here at DeBoer's Auto, whether you're already a customer or if you're new, you may or may not be familiar with our ability to send you a copy of your electronic work order, which we can send to you via email or via text message. I wanted to review the functionality of it today, but the main point of the electronic work order is to provide you with the highest quality service. It allows you to have fully transparent service recommendations, which would include picture and video, and it also allows you to see immediately available estimated costs for recommendations. It allows you to have 24/7 responsiveness, so you can review it at your leisure, and allows us to see what you would like to do or respond to any of your questions electronically at any given point. And also, it allows you to live life uninterrupted. This program allows us to maintain a seamless servicing experience while either maintaining social distancing or if you just have a busy life. So please stay tuned. We're going to demo that for you today. Hello again. So here we are with an example of your electronic work order, which if you're new to this will be a good experience, a good walkthrough, so when you do receive your electronic work order in real time, you'll be able to work with it. So we're using an example here for one of my own vehicles, actually. And it looks like here my vehicle is in for service. This is the pre-work order that I usually send to my customers to just get confirmation on the date and time of the appointment, and also on the work to be done. If you scroll down here, you'll see on the pre-work work order, I am letting the customer know that the vehicle will be assessed for overall health, and that we will be performing an oil change here on this one. Your work order may vary. It may have information on if you have an item to be inspected. It may have information on whether or not you're doing a brake assessment. So I left some examples here for current recommendations, and those current recommendations here show that there's a recommendation to remove and replace a stabilizer link and other items down here on the bottom on this vehicle. What these items here show on a pre-work order would be maybe something that was discussed before the appointment was set between you as the customer and me as your service representative. And then you'll see a past recommendation section here. So if your vehicle's been here before and it has had any past recommendations performed on that vehicle that maybe you didn't do at the time, it'll be there as an option for you to review. This example also serves well for you should the vehicle already be in service and being serviced. You'll be able to see, if you can imagine, here on the vehicle health assessment, you would be able to see the technician's inspection real time. So you'd be able to see what they've inspected, and it would come up with a check mark next to each item. And then it would come up as either green, yellow, or red, so that when you're reviewing it after we send this to you, you'd be able to see exactly what the notes would be. Over here on the side, the notes were from a conversation had with this customer, and the service advisor show that these recommendations were discussed. And then normally during an active inspection, you might see pictures or video from the technician to go with the actual checked marked multi-point inspection here on the left-hand side. So that's a little bit of a tutorial on how that function works. One of the other great functions about this, not only viewing that or viewing the notes, would be that if you as the customer receive this pre-work order and the estimates and information provided to you by your service advisor here are good, you get to see details on that. You get to see the parts and the labor there and the parts involved in that estimate. And then you also get to see whether or not you want to approve that work order or decline it at this time. And then that way, when you do that when you review that before you come in, it allows us to plan for you accordingly. We'd be able to contact you and offer you a loaner vehicle for more extensive repairs. We'd be able to be proactive about getting your parts in on time so that we can help you live life interrupted. And that's the ultimate goal of us being able to do these things for you. And the last thing we would end up reviewing in the next part of this video would be discussing the finalization and closing out and having that for your records in the future. Hi folks, and we're back for the last part of the tutorial for our pre-work order or interactive web work orders. So if you can see here, we have the finalized ticket that you will be familiar with now that you did all your authorizations. So for example, this customer went through and authorized all of the work. So from the recommendations, once they were approved, those recommendations were added to the ticket. So you'll see as you go down to the bottom of this ticket, you as the customer, when you jump into the link, will be able to view and access the information from the original health inspection provided by the technician. And then as you scroll down here, you'll be able to see the totals with the parts. And as they finished everything up here, you'd be able to go all the way down to the bottom and see the grand total for everything, including the approval, supplies, and sales tax. So when you go into your ticket, once it's all finished, you'll be able to see your grand total right here for any of the work that you authorize. Once we are all finished, we do call, we let you know, or text message, whatever your preferred method of communication is. And then our service advisor, most likely me, but sometimes it could be any one of us here, would give a call and let you know it's ready to go. We can authorize payment over the phone, and that, or make a payment arrangements upon pickup. And from there, you'd be able to utilize our vehicle drop-off and pickup routines, which would include a key drop if you're going to need a key drop after hours. And we'd be able to lock your keys up for your car in one of our key boxes with a personalized code. So that's the end of this tutorial. If you have any other questions or concerns, you don't hesitate to call us or ask us any questions about this. We'd love to review this anytime with you. Thank you.